Hey everybody, welcome back to another video today. Today I just want to be going over why it is so crucial to look at these metrics and use this strategy to make sure your business can be profitable before starting Amazon FBA. A lot of us find a product with great reviews or high revenue, low reviews, enthusiast customer, great market overall, seems like a great opportunity. We can differentiate, make amazing branding, but we don't look at the numbers and look at it from a realistic point of view. So without further ado, let me show you this metric that can make or break your business. All right, so previously we had found an interesting market many videos ago called roach gel, right? Very good spread of revenue, boring marketing, overall pretty good market to sell in my eyes. Obviously do your own research. Not saying you should do this market, but when we go and we look at the average cost per click, by the way, this is Helium 10 Magnet. This is where we're able to look up keywords in a market and see, one, how much we'll be bidding on search terms when we do PPC, so suggested PPC right here, as well as what the search volume is in the market. So what I like for search volume is usually a market that has between 5 to 20,000 searches a month. Obviously that could be for the main keyword, and then we got smaller keywords that have 100, 200, 1,000 that make that add up even more. But we look at roach gel. What's cool is good search volume isn't too crazy on the switching of demand. Obviously there's up and downs, but typically when I don't like seasonal is if we're like all the way down here. If it still sells good on the off months, like pretty well, because obviously we have other long tail keywords that have 500 to 1,000 searches that probably add up to 10 15,000 during the off months. But like this is a pretty good market, and what I suggest you guys all do in any market you find is typically Helium 10 will give you this cost per click model, right? What you will need to spend to bid to be profitable, or just what to bid on when you run advertising, right? And let's say the industry average on Amazon, well, it is 10%, right? As we know, we've looked into this market and we saw that it had an 8.8% conversion rate. So if we can perform, let's say, a 10 or 11%, what we're gonna do is we're gonna calculate how much we would be spending on advertising, and if one, we could be profitable off advertising. So I'm going to take a deep dive into this market, and we're going to figure out what price we can sell at and see if we can be profitable. So let's get into it. So as you can see, there's a lot of people selling these 4-packs, right? And I think if I was a brand, I want to have definitely not one of these, but a kind of a bulk of 4, just like them. I'd obviously want to make my branding really edgy, so throw a roach that's on fire, burning alive, dead, But another thing that's cool about this market that I like is everybody would be afraid because people have 44,000 reviews. But when I look at this market, guys, what's cool is, and it's another big plus in my eyes, is that people do well still off low reviews. So that tells me isn't really a review game as much as a problem fixer and like how good your marketing could be, which is awesome. So if we sort by revenue, we'll see that our reviews are right here. And if we scroll down, we see some people even doing with 400 reviews, doing 81,000, right? And even 48 reviews, 47,000 with 48 reviews, and 94, right? So this is a pretty good market overall. There's more research I need to do into this, but this is where everybody gets wrong, right? They think, oh, I need to go sell in this market, but what's really important is we use our profitability calculator. I had to go in the listing, so sorry for the pause there, but we go into profitability calculator. So now we're able to calculate, this is where it's really important. We're able to calculate if we were to have a 10% conversion rate, that means 1 out of every 10 clicks we're getting an order, right? So it takes 10 clicks for us to get an order theoretically. And if our average cost per click is 133, or that's the suggested, we might be able to get away with 120 or 110. My suggested PPC is actually a little bit higher, and I actually get away with a lower cost per click. So don't take this as a guarantee this is what you need to do, but this is a range, right? 89 cents to 163. So let's just say we're doing 120. So 120 times 10 is 12, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add $12 to our manufacturing costs. So we'll do 12 plus 578. So that's pretty easy. That is, why is my brain dead? 1778. So what that still tells me, guys, is we're still profiting off ads, which is awesome. $2, not a ton, but let's say we have the best branding in the market. We have the best product, right? And no matter what reviews are, this or that, we have the best branding anybody's ever seen in this market. Catches their eyes, perceived values high. There's no way we can't get away with $31.99 and have the highest price in the market. I know somebody has 50,000 reviews, but if our perceived value is really good, that's my idea of this, guys. And this is where it comes down to is we're still profiting off ads, which is a plus. Now, let's say my average cost per click, guys, was like $2, right? So now if our manufacturing cost is $5 or $4, right? And then it takes us 10 clicks, right? That means we have $20 in spend to get an order on the ad side, plus the manufacturing cost, which is $25. So now we are technically losing money. So very important to know your suggested cost per click, guys, when doing this. And please go into this with this insight, because this is so important to know. Don't just find a market with great review or low revenue or low reviews. I keep saying that. Low reviews, high revenue, low amount of listings. Do your research on this end. Know if you'll be profitable on ads, because it's important. You don't want to be unprofitable in ads and just rely on organic orders. You want to be slightly profitable in the ads, maybe 10%, 5%, and then have your organic orders be the other half of it. So you're still profiting, let's say, 3 or 4 grand, maybe 5. Depends on how much revenue you do. I mean, these guys do $1.2 million in revenue a month. So as you can see, they're probably right around the same as in sales. I mean, look at that. They're tracking toward 1,400 in July. Then looks like 900. They might have been out of stock, but geez, wow, it's a lot of orders. These guys are a $1 million business. I mean, probably more than that, actually. They're probably an 8-figure business, because if they're profiting 200K, let's say, out of the 1.2 million, because you got to account for how much they're doing in ads. So I'd imagine they're probably doing 300 to 400K in profit. So usually you can sell your business for 36 times what your monthly profit is. So watch this. These are how much these guys can sell there. It's a little bit off track, but I want to show you guys how much of a brand you could build on Amazon and how much you could sell it for. So watch this. 36 times, let's say they're doing 300K in profit off of 1.2 million. So watch this. They can sell their business for, oh my goodness, there's no way that's actually true. They can sell their business for $10 million. That's insane. So that doesn't motivate you guys to do Amazon FBA. I don't know what does. You guys can create a $10 million business like that. But I'm sure they're also in retail too, so they're probably worth even more. They're probably worth double that or triple, because they have returning customers. There's all those other factors as well. But other than that, that's all I wanted to go over with you guys. Obviously, there's a barrier to entry in this market, so do your own research. You might need to get some certificate, blah, blah, blah. But I just wanted to show you an example of a market that I found interesting that we can do deeper research on, just so you have that practice, so when you find a market, you could do the same. If you liked today's video, like and subscribe. I really appreciate you for watching. Thank you for watching this video. It means so much to me. And yeah, if you like the content, like, subscribe. You have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.